What's going on, everyone? Okay, so we have Microsoft continuing to be probably the lowest IQ gaming company that ever existed on the planet. Still going on with trying to tell everyone how to turn almost anything into what is dead and what has failed significantly. And it has no sense of competing with anything, got driven out the industry, and is now going to other products that are still massively successful in the industry and somehow think that they can change their identity because they have an identity crisis. I'm just telling you, as I've told everyone, I've never seen a company be more pathetic than Microsoft. This is the most pathetic garbage I've ever seen in my life. And now they're trying to convince people that these are also now Xboxes because this company is lost. Once again, they don't know what they're doing. They're delusional at the highest degree. Are we ready? This isn't even that long, but boy, we got a lot of ripping apart to do here with this stupid ass company. Let's continue.
Hi, I'm an Xboxer.
So am I.
And this is an Xbox.
Okay, you were right about that. That's an Xbox, right? That's an Xbox console. It's an Xbox. It's like Game Pass? Okay, that's Xbox Game Pass, right?
So is this?
No, it is not. That is a cell phone. That is a mobile device. Just because it's successful in the market and sells hundreds of millions because your dead product can't do that and you got driven out the industry by Sony. Stop trying to make something that it's not because you are lost and have no identity. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this is identity crisis with Microsoft. They are retarded to me. And I'm going to keep roasting this company because they are moronic and they're trying to brainwash the young audience to believe this nonsense because you failed and you can't compete and you can't be successful. Even after all that monopoly, you are trying to brainwash people into believing this garbage. Do not fall for this propaganda. This is propaganda, just like the DEI programs are propaganda. It is garbage. Let's continue. You stupid company. You're retarded.
And this?
That is not an Xbox, that is a TV. And a TV is worked the way a TV has always been. But when they tried that TV stuff with Xbox and the Xbox One era with Don Magic, what happened? You failed. Because they already have their own TV worlds. Stop trying to turn something into something that it is not. They're trying to confuse you when you organically know that is a TV, that is a smartphone, that is not an Xbox, and it's not a console. It's like saying that's a Netflix. Netflix has more subs than your scrub-ass company. 300 million. You want me to say everything's a Netflix? Microsoft, you want me to say everything's on Netflix now? You're bigger than Netflix? You're bigger than Disney on there? You're bigger than... No. You have a failed brand identity crisis. This company is garbage, I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at this trash. This is pathetic, man. This is the most embarrassing stuff I've ever seen in my life. They have trillions of dollars and they're this stupid. Money does not make you intelligent. I think we found that out by them never winning anything. Let's keep going with this stupidity. I can't stand it.
And this?
That is a laptop device. A laptop PC, personal computer. See, I'm on my laptop right now, my Asus ROG laptop. Right here. See, I can bring up Armory Crate right there. It's a launcher, right? I can pull up a launcher. This is a PC, a personalized computer that can have an Xbox app in there. They can have a Blizzard app in there. They can have an Ubisoft app in there. They can have a Rockstar app in there, right? They can have an Epic Games app in there, right? They can have Steam on there, right? They're not Xboxes. This is not funny. You are dumb. That's why nobody supports your product and you're dead. You don't even have a last place anymore. You have a dead last place. You're not even that anymore. You're out. You left out the industry and went to somebody else's platform. And now you're trying to brainwash people and convince them that you have some sort of relevancy when really you should leave them alone because all you do is ruin everything. You can't do anything right. Look at this after all this anti-consumer behavior. Now they're continuing the brainwashing. Do you see it? They're still trying to brainwash you. Your brand is in the grave and you're continuing to piss all over it. I can't stand this stupid company, man. I'm telling you. I just can't for the life of me. And any moron that wants to come defend it.
How? With an Xbox controller.
Okay. I can use my PlayStation controller on the laptop right now. I can download an app that I have done. I've been using my Switch 2 Pro controller on my PC. I can use customized PC controllers and I can pull up Steam and use all the controllers on Steam. And I've been able to do that before you came with your garbage propaganda. It does not make anything an Xbox because of that. That just means I'm using what the personal computer allows me to customize through drivers and downloads.
Connect it with Bluetooth.
I can do the same thing with the other controllers, and I don't even need, I can hardwire it straight up. And I've been doing it with the Switch Pro controller. Want to know how to use a Switch Pro controller, guys? Right here, Better Joy. Right here. Here it is. Yeah. Better Joy. I'm gonna pull up over for you. Better Joy. I mean, this is how I use a Switch Pro controller. Right here. Pull up the Better for Joy for CPU, and you can use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and the new Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Is this a Switch now?
Have Xbox Game Pass and take your progression and achievements anywhere.
You're cucking out. That's what you're doing because you have no choice. You cannot survive as a console. No, you're losing so much money. You're in the sinkhole. You had to grab Activision, you had to grab Bethesda, you had to combine that, and you're still only 1% after cucking out the PlayStation 2. Massive failure and massive copium. Now let me brainwash my base even more because they don't care about you, right? No, they don't. So let's continue brainwashing people. And then let's demand a 30% profit margin that Nintendo didn't even hit. Historically, nobody ever does, really. Who is this company, right? $1,000 for a handheld with garbage specs compared to what you can get on a PS5 Pro or a nice laptop, that Jensen laptop with the 5070 DLSS 4 on it. You can get yourself a digital PS5, you can get yourself a Switch 2. And get some games and all of that. You can get all those games on the PS5 Pro. You gonna try to call that an Xbox too? Oh yeah, because they're moronic. Of course they will.
This is an Xbox.
Download.
And this is also an Xbox.
That's not an Xbox. That is a PC handheld device with an Xbox logo on it. Garbage. Whoever's doing this, if you're Sarah Bonneville Spencer, you are a moron and you're stupid. And I don't respect you and I don't give a damn what you think. You're stupid and you're brainwashing people. Wake up, you're a loser. That's what you are. Whoever's doing this, you are a loser. And you got your ass handed to you by the Japanese. And you can't handle it. Now you're trying to run around and brainwash people because you can't accept defeat because your ego is delusional and it needs to wake up. Nobody is accepting this. Everybody is laughing at you. You are now the laughing stock of the world with all that money but no brain cells.
There's a controller built in.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Get roasted, scumbag company that has all that money running around brainwashing people. You ain't got no hope in the future. Everything you do, don't nobody want you. You're a logo that I'm barely gonna pull up now. I'd rather have Steam and GOG, which you know everybody's going to use. What are we going to try to ruin that next? Now, nobody wants your Game Pass on their market either because you're not going to kill their market. But if you allowed them, they would kill your market. Oh, yeah, they would. They tried, didn't they? You see what I mean? You suck, Microsoft. Deal with it.